What's up, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in to another special episode of the Brandon J. Show. I am here with Grammy Award nominated R&B Superstar, Mr. Montell Jordan. How are you?
What's up? How you doing, man?
I'm good. You see, I got my voice louder now.
Yeah, you doing it now. They can hear you. I can hear you. It'll be good now.
Most definitely. Such a blessing to have you on my show.
Thank you.
Such an honor. So let's talk about what we got going on tonight. You are in Houston tonight performing some of your hits. You just did your thing on stage.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Amazing.
Great opportunity to bring some nostalgic music to a city that I love and have had a great relationship with. And to be able to just do what I do now, let people see my life now in a way that people may not know.
Yes. So what have you been up to lately? I did see that you are an executive pastor at Victory World Church. How was that transition from being an R&B superstar to being in the church?
That was an amazing journey.
Yeah.
You know, literally, I was brought up in church as a kid,
Okay.
but I can say I was in church, but church wasn't in me.
Okay.
You know?
Gotcha.
And then I took a long journey that I didn't go to the Bible school or the seminary. I got the music business upbringing as my training ground for ministry. And so when 2011 came around, it was time. God basically was saying, hey, you've done it your way all these years.
Yeah.
You know, maybe try it my way now. And then he opened the doors that couldn't be closed, and he closed the doors that I couldn't open.
Right.
And he led me down a really wonderful pathway of ministry. It's the best decision I ever made in my life.
Awesome.
So now, as an executive pastor at Victory in Norcross, Georgia, I get an opportunity to do men's ministry, worship music,
Wow.
and I do marriage ministry with my wife.
Yes, I saw that on your website that you guys do conferences.
Yeah. MontellandKristin.com is fantastic. Montell with 2 L's, Kristin with 2 I's, Kristin. And we get to teach together, we speak together, we've done conferences, and just offering a bunch of different resources for people to be able to make their marriages last forever.
Okay. So the name of the book is This Is How We Do It, of course.
That's right.
I love how you implemented that title
Yeah.
with your book.
This is how we
the
do it.
soundtrack title with the book. I love that.
Yeah, well, it's a calling card. So,
Yeah.
so we call it This Is How We Do It, making your marriage a masterpiece. And masterpiece is P-E-A-C-E, because we feel like marriage is one of the pieces to the puzzle. If you're trying to figure out life and work and family and finance, all those things, we think that marriage is a master piece of that puzzle. And if you get that masterpiece, then you can master peace in your life.
Absolutely. So who were your mentors growing up?
Well, in church, I had mentors that no one would even know. You know, a pastor named Richard Stubbs and my dad, people like that. But musically, I was listening to Stevie Wonder and Donny Hathaway and, Prince and the whole sound coming out of Minneapolis, Lionel Richie, just too many people to name, and gospel musicians like Commission and the Clark Sisters.
Oh, I love me some Clark Sisters.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
But I was very, very music based growing up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So will you ever do a gospel or contemporary Christian album, or is that something that's in the works in the future?
I have recorded songs with our church. We recorded an album called Shake Heaven a couple of years ago.
Okay.
We did an album called Covered a couple of years ago.
Okay.
But I believe that a lot of what I'm musically called to do and purpose to do is what I do, in the church, but also what I do outside the church.
Yes.
So I believe that there will be music to come that focuses on marriages and trying to help keep people together, how to make it last forever, stuff like that. And so yeah, I think there's music in ministry, and I think there's music outside of the church that's still ministry.
Because while you're doing these shows, these R&B shows, you're still ministering on stage. You're still bringing people to Christ. Because, when God is giving you a gift and He places favor over your life, I mean, people can feel that. And you can bring people to Christ just from your spirit.
Well, I appreciate that. I feel like I'm purposed to plant seed for people. So it's easy when people come to church to be able to speak to them and say, the Lord is saying this, or, God bless you. A lot of people take their faith and then leave it in the church, and then we go out into the world, into a concert venue, into their jobs. They feel like that's not a place where you're supposed to talk about faith, and our faith is supposed to be lived out loud. And so I get the opportunity on concerts to Matthew 28 to go and make disciples. So I love what I do in the church, but I love what I get to do outside the church. I simply get to go to people and tell them God loves you and He misses you and He cares for you, and that He would send me outside of the church because I am the church. We are the church. It's inside of us, and so wherever we go, that's where the church is supposed to be.
Absolutely. So do you have any advice or any encouraging words for someone who wants to be in this same business as you?
In the ministry business or in the music business?
Both. Let's do a
Well,
combo. Both.
I would say anybody that wants to be in the music business has changed.
Yeah.
Now it's not just about having good music, but it's also about having followers and having a social media platform. And people, labels are not looking just to sign people now. They're looking for people to have followings. And so Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat, all those things are super, super integral. SoundCloud and Spotify, all those different things are avenues that now we've kind of taken the entrepreneurship into the hands of the artist. You can control a lot of that now. In regard to ministry, I would say just make sure that you want to be in the perfect will of God, meaning wherever He's called you or where He's purposed you to do what you do, that's where you want to do it, and you want to be the best at what you do. Everybody's not called to minister on a platform. Some people are called to be teachers and to minister in that area by schooling kids. Some people are called to referees. Some people are called to coach. Whatever it is that God has given you the gift to do and you love doing it and God loves you doing it, that's the place that becomes your platform. There's a difference between stages and platforms. Stages are for performances. Platforms are for influence. And so you got to look at the places, not where you're performing, the stage that you have, but you have to look at where you're in a place that you have influence, because when you have influence, that becomes your platform no matter where that is.
Okay, you was about to preach. I was about to let you have the floor.
We just passed that collection plate.
Right, come on, just go ahead and pass it. Okay, so can we stream any of your services online? Because I would love to hear you preach.
Absolutely. You can go to victoryatl.com, and there's a bunch of different messages that you can just stream. They're archived there. You can also go to montellandkristen.com, and there it'll link you to some YouTube things that we've done. And I have a message called The Power of Music that's been a very big, I won't say it's viral, but it's probably one of the most viral things that I have spoken. It was my first message that talked about music, and that's changed a lot of people's lives, and God did that. And so, yeah.
Okay. Well, do you have anything else you would like to promote on the Brandon J. Show? Anything else coming up?
I can just say look for new music coming in very unexpected places.
Okay.
And I can't say it any better than that, but when it happens, you will know. And it'll be a beautiful thing.
Okay, awesome. Well, I really appreciate this time. It's such an honor to have you. I grew up listening to you, especially on Nutty Professor and Space Jam and all that good stuff.
Sweet.
So yeah, it's such a blessing to have you. I'm a singer too, so this is really an honor to have one of my favorite singers on my show.
I appreciate that, Brandon.
Yes,
Thank you, man.
No problem.
Thank you. Y'all keep watching this man's show.
Thank you.
Keep putting it down. He's bringing you the best of the best. All right.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
Thanks for watching the Brandon J. Show with the amazing, gifted, and talented Mr. Montell Jordan. Peace and blessings.